already? I assume
No,
that.
ma'am. I not already. I'm planning, but I do not. I'm planning for August, but I do not sure about my date. That's why I am waiting for.
Ah, okay. No worries.
That's it.
All right. Now we are live, Pranjal.
Yes, ma'am. I know.
So what are we gonna do? Give me.
Ma'am. I have a problem. That means I think last day you change your schedule. Okay. I think one day you change your schedule. I think that means in previous day when I was in office that time I saw that you study your class or discussion. So in previous your schedule is okay, but suddenly why you are changing your class schedule or practice schedule?
No, I haven't changed it. It's still Monday, 12 noon, Wednesday, 1 p.m., and Friday. The Friday schedule is kind of like
I think
somewhat
Friday goes to the Saturday, right?
Saturday. Yeah, because when I'm not able to
You
host.
are engaged in another things, right?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, so yeah, sometimes it's just not possible, but I'm happy that Monday and Wednesday are very, very stable
Okay, okay.
schedule for now, but we don't know. Anyways, okay, let's
Whatever.
start with questions. Oh, give me a minute.
Okay.
Just, just I'm back, Ranjal. Are you there? Okay. So, what did you say? You are not booked yet, and you're planning which month? You're planning
Next
to
month. I'm planning for next month.
next month. I see. So, what do you do with your IELTS again? What for that you take IELTS test?
Because of my previous test score, all over score is not good. For this reason, I am planning for again.
Okay.
Because for getting admission, uh, I need at least minimum score, band score, which is not available for me.
Okay. So it's for higher education or for work
Yes,
or
yes.
for immigration?
It is for higher educations.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
all.
So you're planning to come to Canada or to the
No, no,
US?
I'm planning for Canada.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Now I'll give you your part one questions. Okay. Let me browse my. Hmm, Part one questions would be, sometimes it's hard to see. So here we go. Questions about snacks. You know snacks. Um,
Snakes. Yes.
yeah. You like snacks?
Yes, ma'am.
Your favorite?
Yes.
It's my favorite too. In fact, I'm having.
Primary menu. Yes. Primary menu.
Mhm.
That
Okay,
is
let
it.
me just
Uh, oh,
have
coffee.
coffee. Yeah. Okay, first question, Punjab. What
Yes, ma'am.
snacks do you like to eat?
Please tell me again. What?
What snacks do you like to eat?
Most of the snacks I overall like, but overall most of the snacks I basically like, but especially I like noodles, and it is a Chinese food, and and I also like the pasta.
Yeah.
Both are the very tasty food, and when I get to chance and when I get to chance, I don't miss this if I go any functions or restaurant.
Okay. So to me, noodles, pastas, they're already a meal. If you have some meat on it, uh, they they kind of, I don't categorize them as snacks. Snacks for me, it's like one apple, for example, one piece of banana,
Okay,
and
I,
chips. Those are
chips.
snacks. Yeah.
Yes, also snacks.
Cake, a piece of cake, and you have some kind of juice with to go with your cake, or a coffee, a cup of
Coffee,
coffee, tea. So
biscuits, also.
yeah, those are snacks for me. But I'm surprised you mentioned about noodles, pastas, about your snacks. It's still like a lot of
Heavy food.
heavy, yeah, heavy snacks.
Heavy.
Okay. Did you often eat snacks when you were young?
Yes, when I was young, I every day I eat snacks in my in the evening. Our full family our full family try to maintain to eat snacks in the evening time. Basically we eat tea and biscuit at that time. When I was 12 years old, from 12 years old, I saw that our family all time tried to maintain the snacks in the evening.
Ah, interesting. Okay. So hold on, I'm gonna lock the meeting because I'm kind of in a rush today. Okay, so that was your second question. And your third question, I'll give you four for this part one. So, third question, when do you usually eat snacks now? When? What time of the day?
What time? Yes. Um, I mainly I eat snacks in the morning and the evening when I woke up. When I wake up, and in the morning I take a little. I take tea and a biscuit at the first morning. It is my breakfast, and again take when the time is 5. 5 p.m. That time I take another snacks.
Okay. So now your last question for your part one. Do you think it is healthy for you to eat snacks?
Okay, yes, snacks is healthy if you choose the fruits at that part, because in bananas, mangoes, every food have vitamins. For this reason, I think that snacks are contain a lot of vitamins and irons, which are benefit for our health.
Okay. So I'll give you quick feedback. Two things. I know there were some more than two, but I'll just point out two. When you said about the fruits, so if you have snacks that are healthy when your snacks are the fruits, you said the fruits. But in this case, you don't need the, you just say fruits, fruits for snacks. And then another thing when you said they are benefit, they are benefit to us, to our health, I think that was. So instead of using benefit, you said beneficial in this context of your sentence. It is beneficial to our health. Okay.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna send you cue card. Okay.
Okay.
Cue card. Your cue card would be in, see if this is okay. Describe a couple you know who have a happy marriage. You should say who they are, how you know them, what they usually do together, and explain why you think that they are a happy married couple. Is that okay?
And please take a picture, and because
Yeah,
I
I'm
do not.
gonna send it there.
Okay, okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. I'll
Please
give you
give me.
1 minute to prepare and then I'll let you know when it's time. Okay?
Okay, okay.
Your 1 minute preparation starts now. Okay, time is up. Ranjal, you can start.
Okay, ma'am. Then they are happy and married. Okay. Now, I'm telling that my uncle and auntie are the very happiest married person ever I seen. And my uncle is my father's younger brother. the when I was when I was 13 years old, that time my uncle got married, and from that time, from that time, I always noticed that my uncle or auntie all time try to become happy, and they do not quarrel each other. And I saw that they all time sharing their work and hang out to each other in the outside, and traveling together from one country to another country. And and they try to do their work happily. And I saw that my younger brother, who is my uncle's son, so he is also he is a good boy. And my uncle and auntie all time notice that they try to best their for their sons, and they give say effort for their for themselves. My uncle and auntie both are doing job. When they get back home, they I noticed that they for doing
Okay,
their work together.
time is up. Okay, I'm gonna say two things. Also, I'm gonna suggest which word do you or which word that sounds better to use. For example, when you said they don't fight, they don't fight, said. So I think it's because you mean that they never fight, right? So you can say they never fight, they are good to each other or something like that. And the second thing is that when you talk, Ranjal, try to think when you talk in your language, and then think the same. How do you tell someone about these two people, your uncle and his wife? So there should be pausing. It's normal, right? You pause and then you think, and they are very and yeah, modulation is very important so that it sounds naturally. Because I know that when we are practicing a second language, our tone like it's like monotone, because we're always thinking, how should I say this, how what else I should say about them. And it's hard, but try to think when you practice, uh, how do you sound, when you are talking about these two people in your own language? Are you gonna say, like this? Well, something like that, right?
Yes,
Yeah. So, because it's normal, we say, you know what, this couple, they're my most favorite couple. So there is like feeling.
but when we explain, we are become serious. Another language, I think.
Yeah, I know, but when yeah, it would help if you think of, for example, if you're talking in your own language, how do you say them? What's your feelings? What are your feelings? What are your expressions? Like your everything. You know, your voice maybe your voice varies from low to fast, from louder, but uh, less volume, for example, because that's how we talk, right? Like now I'm
Yes.
talking to you. It's like, oh, this Pranjal, this one. Okay. So enough
Okay.
for that. Now I'm gonna give you three questions for part three, and then we're done. Okay, Pranjal.
Yes, ma'am.
Now part three questions. Okay. So this is not in the context of your be fine. Okay. So first question, how do people make new friends, especially in your country? How do you make new friends?
Okay. In my countries, people are very friendly. Uh, when we make some friends, we firstly we talking with them, and we are sharing our emotions and our everything we sharing with each other. Then we decide that it is appropriate for making friendship or not. If we decide that it is the appropriate person to make friend, then we think basically people are think that he or she become our friend. And
Oh,
secondly, the some people are choice their attitude. Some example, a friend in a class every student are not friend. And if you see that when one student make a group, he first choice choose their attitude. If their attitude are matching each other, then they make friend, and sometimes they are become very closer.
okay. So second question, what do you think makes people have a long friendship?
Please tell me again what.
What do you think makes people have a long friendship?
Yes. Okay. It is depend on the friendship, because everyone do not everyone make friendship, but it is not lasting a long time. You see that when we enter a class, we see that there was we see a student have a one best friend, and basically we see that best friend are the long time friend. And when we changes our class or college, we see that their friendship are so long, because it is depend on their attitude and sharing their activities and everything, which are properly matching to each other mind. For the I think it is the main fact to make a long term friendship.
Okay. Thanks, Pranjal. So, just my suggestion, for example, it asks, what do you think makes people have a long friendship? So maybe you can mention just one and then develop that thing. For example, you say honesty.
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 Yes.
That makes that what makes people
Yes, it's
have a
also.
long friendship. And you know why? You say, for example, you kind of try to explain. And you know why? It's because when you are honest to each other, you can build trust.
Yes.
And then, yeah, when you trust, you can confide your secrets, you can confide your deepest emotions that you don't do to other people. Uh, and now, for of course, you want that person to reciprocate. You want that person to do the same. Honest to you, you're honest to him, or loyal, and things like that. So just pick one, not trying to say many things because it gets so complicated.
Okay,
But
okay.
you can listen to your recording and then see how you can improve. All right, your last question and we'll wrap up. Does it make does it make things easier in a friendship if you have similar interests? I think you mentioned that in your answer about what makes people. So
Yes.
yeah, just tell more about similar interests.
Yes, it is similar interest. Basically we everyone have some choice, like movie and books. When some student or some people like to comedy movie, and they are choose their friend who are basically who are basically interested in comedy movie, and they all time go to the cinema hall to go watching the comedy movie. Some people have to some people try to read historical book, and they are basically sharing their knowledge with that person who are interested in historical. So and they are sharing their books to each other for sharing knowledge and some moment of the history. So I think that this is depend on their interest and different topics, and it is make more friendship.
Okay. So let me just tell you about something like it's a friendship, but actually, they are my friends. They are actually husband and wife, but you consider your mate, for example, as your friend, right? Because it's impossible if you don't feel like your husband or your wife is your friend or not your
Yes.
friend. Okay, so the wife said, because you were talking about similar interests. So the wife said, my husband and I, we have, for example, I like kayaking or boating.
What?
Boating, yeah. But my husband doesn't. But what he does so that we don't grow apart, he would join me in my boating, just to be there. And then she mentioned also what her husband likes to do that she doesn't like. And but she joins him, uh, watching him doing his thing and enjoy and having fun. But at least they are together, so they are friends, even though
Yeah,
they don't have similar interests. So yeah, just my piece of thing.
Jesus.
Okay, now we're done, Pranjal. So thank you for joining, and see you again next time.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you,
Okay,
ma'am.
all right.